Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Now that I have this behind me, I have to always make sure there's nothing incriminating on here, like, I don't know, cut up lines or something. Anyway, so I want to do a rant, some rant videos, but I always feel a bit funny about doing this. Well, just gonna meander from the topic, just gonna go off on a little tangent. Whenever I bump into people that, I used to know at college or whatever, and they ask, what are you up to these days? And I say, oh, I do YouTube. The first thing a lot of them say is, oh, are you doing your rants? Are you ranting still? Because that's all I used to do. It's not going to be so bad as when I was younger, because I was rather unhinged, but I was very hormonal and aggressive. What is this video already? But let's call this segment, what really grinds my gears? No, that's from Family Guy. What gets on my tits? I don't know. What does get on my tits? Let's just call this. Do you know what? I'll leave it to you, the audience. Bit of interaction. You can decide what I'll call these rants. Don't take them too seriously either. It's going to be about petty shit that no one probably cares about. So here's today's subject. I really dislike the term unproblematic. I mean, I don't even really like the term problematic by itself, because I get the sense that the word is meant to be used properly. It's meant to have some weight. Yes, that's problematic. But I just see it being used flippantly all the time. Oh, she disagreed with that person. That's problem. No, it's not. Baked beans have sugar in. That's problematic. I mean, it's an issue, but you can eat other things than baked beans. I like baked beans. What am I on about? Do you know what I mean? I see the term problematic bandied around in quite a superficial way, and then because I see it in a superficial way, I can't take it seriously as a word. So then if someone describes a genuine situation as problematic, I kind of, to me, it takes the severity out of it, because I just don't, I think because it's just everywhere and it's been overused, it's done to death. Go into like any drama video comment section, there's going to be people saying the word problematic over and over again. It's kind of lost its meaning. Like if you repeat, I don't know, soup over and over, it starts to not feel like a real word. Soup, 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 soup. But I really don't like the word unproblematic. What does that mean? What does that even mean when you describe a person as unproblematic? I'm aware that the types of people who use the term unproblematic, probably young. Of course, I know what they're getting at when they say that, oh, look, that influencer is unproblematic. Emma Chamberlain, unproblematic. I see it a lot when it comes to influencers. Really like this person, they're so unproblematic. You are just setting yourself up for failure. Because unproblematic means that someone has no problems whatsoever, and that just simply isn't human. It's dehumanizing to use it. I really don't like this word. It's unrealistic, and it's setting up this unrealistic standard, because everyone is slightly problematic sometimes. And I don't mean in a serious way, like, oh, you're being sexist or racist or transphobic. I don't mean any of those ways. I just mean, sometimes you might have a bad day because your boss is being a dick, and then maybe you get a bit snappy with one of your loved ones over dinner because, your boss is really getting at you for that report that you didn't do. My examples are terrible, right? Because I would just try to not do work. So I was always getting told off. Or everyone at one point during their lives, every adult has been on the wrong side of an argument, of a disagreement. You've been on the side that objectively is wrong, but your emotions are attached to the argument, so you didn't see it clearly at the time, but you realise later on, oh yes, I was wrong. Everyone has been a little bit problematic in their lives. Some more severely, some less severely. And problems are always going to happen, right? You're probably going to get into an argument. Like, from this moment to the end of your life, you're probably going to have an argument with someone. Might be your fault, might be their fault, might be both of yours fault. But it's going to happen. So it's not about issues. It's about the reaction to issues, how you handle yourself. Okay, so for example, maybe this doesn't come across because I'm just an amazing YouTuber. I'm a highly irritable person, and I know that about myself, that I get irritated very easily, especially in situations where, say, I'm physically stressed. Say, like, I'm trying to carry a sofa. Not sure when that's ever happened for me outside of a Friends episode. Trying to carry a sofa with a friend, and I'm getting stressed out, and I feel like I always go for my upper body strength is non-existent, I can't do this. And then I get really irritated really fast at my own perceived failings of upper body strength. Or I've been at a gym having a PT session. Been years since I've done that. But you know how they like to push you? In my head, I'm just thinking, fuck you. How dare you? How dare you assume that I can lift that heavy? Well, yeah, maybe I can a little bit, but how dare you try and make me do that? Fuck you. In my head, not saying it out loud. I am so aware of a lot of my failings and shortcomings. I know that I get irritated very easily. In my defense, I get irritated really easily and then I get over it very easily. You know, I have a short, sharp burst of anger in my head. Like, fuck this situation, fuck doing this script, fuck, I know, some small problem that's come up. I can't open this can of baked beans, fuck you. And then I breathe and 5 seconds later I'm over it. Can't hold grudges for long either. I've gotten really soft in my old age. But that is a negative trait about me, that I get irritated very quickly and very easily. Depends on, I'm gonna give myself some slack, it depends on my mood, all right? If I'm hungry, super hanger issues. If I'm not, whatever. And me just saying that, some people would say, well, that's problematic and you're problematic. But it's about the reaction to it. I don't suppress my negative traits. I accept them internally and deal with them, respond to them in such that it doesn't come out externally. And that's something I had to work on for a long time. Like when I was younger, I was like a boiling vat of acid. I was just big mad all of the time. Could have had a stress-induced heart attack. I'm lucky I don't have more wrinkles than I actually do. I was just always so mad and so stressed out. I think I weirdly enjoyed getting angry by myself about things. Because it sort of energizes you, anger. When you've got a lot of angry energy, you're quite, raring to go and just knock someone. I'm joking, I wouldn't get into fights. But everyone has negative traits. There is no such thing as an unproblematic person. The people that you think are unproblematic, they have their bad days too. As much as I love Keanu Reeves, has he probably got snappy with someone at least once in his 50 years of existence? Yes. No shit. Like, unless he truly is immortal and he's just not human. I think it's so dehumanizing. Why do I keep thinking of Emma Chamberlain? I suppose because I do see a lot of people say that, and I like her. I like Emma Chamberlain, that's no secret. I just think it's very dehumanizing to call someone, the only unproblematic creator, the only unproblematic influencer I follow. Because you're putting them on a pedestal and setting such an unattainable standard that you yourself wouldn't be able to reach, and they certainly, most certainly wouldn't. And then it's setting them up for failure, because then if they do make like a tiny mistake, it'll be blown up worse than, because it's like a Tana Mojo always getting into trouble, yeah? And we sort of expect that from her, so it's like, oh, she's Tana Mojo getting into trouble. But if someone as unproblematic as, say, Emma Chamberlain, or some equivalent, did maybe a fraction of something that Tana Mojo had done, it'd be way worse, because there's nothing wrong with holding people to standards, but be wary of holding someone to a standard so high that it's impossible for them to not fail. And don't hold people to standards higher than which you hold yourself. That makes sense? It just bothers me, it just annoys me. As a concept, unproblematic just annoys me, but I'm very aware that probably no, actually that's not true. I saw a comment once saying that, oh, Alizee, you're an unproblematic. No, that is not true in the slightest. I've just done a lot of my dumb shit offline. But I don't engage in a lot of dumb shit anymore. I learned my lessons, I grew. Which is what it's about. I don't like anything that cuts off someone's access to grow and learn and develop. I don't like that. I don't enjoy that. It's kind of why I don't really want to do the drama stuff anymore, because I do feel that it stifles. They're always going to be bad. Give up with them. Which I don't think is the case at all. Anyone can better themselves. I'm not talking about extreme things either, like someone being a serial killer. Anyone, besides the extreme examples, can better themselves. It just takes a lot of self-awareness and a willingness to grow, and we shouldn't do anything to get in the way of that. So I don't like the word unproblematic. Don't fill my comment section with unproblematic now that I've said it. It annoys me when I see it, when I'm scrolling through Instagram and I just see, oh, this person's unproblematic. No, they aren't. They've probably called someone a cunt at least once in their life. Is that such a bad thing? Some people do act like cunts. I'm just saying. I don't see the point of this. Let me know if you want more rants. You're going to get them anyway because it's my content, my channel. Anyway, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. I am the most unproblematic creator on this platform, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!